Alright guys, this is 321 and welcome to another Grand Theft Auto 5 video. So in this video, we're going to be doing a test of which one is better, the Sandking XL or the Dubsta 6x6. So the Dubsta 6x6 was a new release in the I'm Not a Hipster update. So we're going to be doing a few challenges today. So getting over these small things, the Dubsta has more power, it's got 6 wheels, it's a lot more faster than the Sandking on road and off road. It's got obviously 6-wheel drive. That's it really. And then for the Sandking is 4-wheel drive. And before we get into the 4 tests we are going to be doing today, I'm just going to talk about the glitch which was with the Sandking. And what used to be with the Sandking is that it would used to turn into a 2-wheel drive instead of a 4-wheel drive. But now it's back as a 4-wheel drive. But still, the Dubsta still got 6-wheel drive. So the first little test we're doing here was up this little vertical wall. That one you just saw there was not the one that was actually part of the test. So I'm just going to do a quick reverse around, and then we're going to do the first test. So the Dubsta, you would imagine it to get up this vertical hill near the Los Santos construction site a lot more quicker than you would expect the Sandking to get up. But you're kind of wrong here if you're thinking that, because the Dubsta actually struggles to get up it. The Sandking flies up, as you can see here. The Dubsta was saved by its 4 wheels at the back. It was greatly saved by its 4 wheels at the back. But as you can see, the Sandking, when it comes up on screen right now, the Sandking absolutely nails this near vertical hill. It absolutely rocks it, and it's just 10 times better. So the Sandking, we're just wheel spinning a little bit here. The Sandking is just going to set off right now, and when it goes up, it's got a lot more ground clearance as well, so it gets up a lot more easier. So here it is, guys. The Sandking just absolutely nails this hill, no struggling whatsoever. So I'm going to have to give this first point to the Sandking, because it absolutely nails this challenge. Even though both of them did get up the hill, the Sandking did it a lot more better. It did it a lot more faster, and I do go back for a second run because I was actually quite surprised on how fast it got up. So the second thing we have, guys, is just like a medium-ish steep hill, and it's just about which vehicle gets up faster. Now, keeping in mind that the Dubsta has got a lot more power, it's a lot more faster off-road and on-road than the Sandking. So here it is, guys. The Dubsta is setting up off, and it is just absolutely flying up this hill. And keep in mind that there are a few little jumps on this hill, so the traction, the Sandking does have more traction, but the Dubsta does get up without losing any traction. So here is the Sandking in the exact same place with the 2 wheels on the grass. So we're just going to set off, and we're going to see how easily it gets up the hill. Now keep in mind the Sandking is not as powerful, so here it is, guys. The Sandking will get up, guys, but it's just not going to get up as fast as the Dubsta. And as this is a speed climb up the mountain, I'm going to have to give it to the Dubsta, guys, because the Sandking does get up, but it's not as fast. Now the second challenge we have, guys, is a near vertical hill. It's a very steep hill, guys. It's near the exact same place, so we're going to go with the Dubsta first. But the main part about this hill is that it has a few rocks at the top. So steep hill and rocks, which one's going to get up? So here it is, guys. The Dubsta is just setting up. It's just flying up this hill. Just a little bit of tail swing because it is a lot less traction here. It's got a lot less traction. So here comes up the rocks. It just goes straight over the rocks, no hassle whatsoever. There's quite a few rocks there. Even though it has a few jumps here and there, it just gets up, and thanks to its 6-wheel drive, it absolutely nails this. And here I am celebrating, doing wheel spin at the top. So the Sandking here does kind of fail. I get deflected from the last rock. So here it is, guys. You can just see the hill on screen right now, just the steepness of this hill. So here is the Sandking just crawling its way up, and it gets up pretty well until you reach the rocks. It seems like it's going to do better on the rocks. So here it is, guys. It's going up the rocks until it hits this final rock, and it just gets deflected. And I'm trying to keep it straight, but it gets deflected quite badly. And if you were on Mount Chiliad, you're just going to go flying all the way down, and it's just going to be a massive fail for you guys if anyone's going to do this on Mount Chiliad. So I'm going to have to give this third challenge point to the Dubsta. So at the moment the Dubsta is winning by 2 and the Sand King is on 1. So the last thing here, guys, is the construction site race. This construction site is near Trevor's Airfield, and you can see on the left, guys, it is the Dubsta 6x6, and on the right, guys, is the Sand King XL. So what the big difference is, and what actually, it's not about speed race here, guys, what actually is the massive difference, guys, is that whichever one doesn't spin out the most, or because this track is relatively slippy, and the Dubsta's just failed there. The Sand King just nails this first corner, this first major corner. The Dubsta just failed quite badly there. The Sand King still keeps it on the track most of the time, and because the Sand King has got a lot more traction, it's gonna have to go to the Sand King for this race, guys. The Dubsta does spin out a lot more than the Sand King in this, guys. So if you guys are wanting something that isn't gonna spin out as much, then go for the Sand King, guys. So getting into what is just actually going to matter in Grand Theft Auto 5 Online, I would personally, for the bling and for the looks and for the just, oh, I'm better than you on GTA 5 Online, I would definitely go for the Dubsta if you want something more flashy, more speedy, more something that you can show off with, because it is £250,000. If you want to show off, oh, I've got some money and I'm rank 100, that is the way to do it, guys. Just show off in that way. People are going to be a lot more surprised. But if you want something that does do the job but is still very cheap, I believe it is the Sand King XL. So go for that, guys, if you want something cheap but that can still do things that it is intended to do, like all the challenges. It did complete all of the challenges, except from in some of them it's just not as good, so we're gonna have to give it to the Dubsta if you want the bling, and to the Sand King if you want something cheap but it gets the job done. So hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you guys did enjoy the video, it'd help me out a lot if you could hit that like button and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, guys. I do tweet out every single time I upload a video, guys, so follow me on Twitter. I don't have that many followers at the moment. I'm just not trying to get followers. I'm just trying to tell you guys another way that you can find out that I've uploaded a video. So hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Adios.